What's up, gang? It's Chris Angel coming at you for another episode of Marketing for the Rest of Us. And today I want to talk about how marketers make everything better. Okay, but first, if this is your first time finding the show, watching the show, then here's what you need to know. This Marketing for the Rest of Us conversation is for those of us who are people, right? We're people-oriented people. We're not techie. We're not like task-oriented people. We really understand the humans of the world. And in that, technology often feels like a distraction or frustration. Oh my God, I mean, just tell me about the frustration of technology. But we don't want to chase algorithms. We don't care about SEO. Like, what we want is real impact and real change. So if that's you, like this show was built for you. Because I failed forward for 17 years in business trying to do marketing and lead generation in a way that didn't feel like me. I felt like I was selling out, trying to manipulate and close and sell people. And I didn't like it. I didn't like it when it was done to me. And so I didn't like doing it to others. But I always felt like an outsider. And like I never trusted my intuition. Do you see that? Like, everybody else was telling me how to sell and make lots of money and do stuff in marketing and in business. But my intuition was like, this doesn't feel right. This doesn't feel right. But I was like, who am I? I'm not a business guy. I didn't study business in school. I'm in business, but I don't feel like I'm a business guy. And I completely rejected my intuition for years. And so if you are that way also, yes, like you are people oriented, you're a heart-centered business person. You may not even feel like a business person, and yet you are in business, and you're unwilling to sell out, and you're unwilling to chase algorithms, and you're frustrated by technology most of the time. Good news. You have options. You are not out of this game called let's grow business, let's make change, let's market stuff. But that's actually a great segue into today's topic, right? Because there is a saying that I want to say Gary Vaynerchuk started it, which was marketers ruin everything. And I've mentioned this before in past episodes, but I hate this idea that marketers have to ruin it. And yet it is what happens. Like, why do marketers ruin it? Well, because they find something that works, and then they just blast the heck out of it until people are cynical and skeptical of it. So when you have like email marketing, and then they're like, okay, great, let's just flood people's email boxes. And then you have Facebook ads, and just people flood your Facebook ad. Like, there is this, it's a paradigm of some sort, it's a mindset of some sort that is like, oh, let's get people to do things. Like, that is part of marketing, is let's get people to do things. And unfortunately, a lot of the tactics that are used are manipulative. Like, the marketer just cares that you take the action they want to take, and they win, and they don't care if you win or lose. And so they are willing to ruin a platform. They're willing to ruin your inbox or ruin your Facebook feed in order to get what they want. And that, for a long time, is how marketing has been done. So I want to introduce this idea that rather than marketers ruining everything, that for us who are heart-centered, for us who want to create positive change in the world, that our tribe, we could actually, as marketers, make things better. So rather than marketers ruining everything, marketers make things better. Marketers make things better. Marketers make things better. Just keep saying it, right? Marketers make things better. Marketers make things better. Now, who would we have to be to make things better? Well, one, you'd probably have to be true to yourself. You'd have to be you. You'd have to trust your intuition. You'd have to want to have the other person win. You'd want to respect the other person's boundaries. You'd want to really honor who people are as human beings and not treat them like dumb sheep. You'd have to probably think that life has taught you some amazing things, that if you paid it forward, that would be a good thing. That you would partner with truth and the divine to share amazing lessons that saved you time, and that you paid that forward. You'd probably have to think from a place of how do I love and respect people where they are and give them space to choose, rather than trying to force them with false and fake countdown timers and other kinds of crap that people use to manipulate decisions. You also, by the way, would have to be visible and you'd have to show up. Like, you can't make it better if you keep hiding. And what I know for us in this tribe is a lot of us just hide. You haven't found your voice yet. You haven't found your feet yet. You're like, how do I don't even know. I don't know how to market. So most of your business comes through word of mouth or referral, but it's not predictable. And you don't know actually how to lead a conversation for the change you want to see in the world. And so you do it, you create the change you want to see in the world when people actually hire you. But as it relates to marketing, you don't actually show up. And you can't make the world a better place. Like, marketers can't make things better if you aren't visible to do so. So part of the magic here in you moving forward and make things better is that you'd actually have to show up. And you'd actually have to believe in confidently the lessons life has taught you, knowing that those lessons life made your life better. And so you sharing it forward with others could make their life better. And knowing that, you would show up and you would share and you would share and you would share. And this sharing would make things better. Marketers make things better. That's it, gang. Marketers make things better. So if that is the path you want to take, if you are the kind of business person who wants to make things better and want to do it through your marketing, I have a program for you, right? It's a 6-week program. I talk about it every episode. It's called the Groundswell Method Intensive. And in this 6-week program, we actually work through not only what is the conversation you're here to lead in the world. How do we find that? How do we find your voice and find that message? Then how do we begin to share it, capture it, produce it in the world so that you can consistently show up and lead others to the freedom that you have found? If you'd like to learn more about that, you can go to groundswellmethod.com, groundswellmethod.com. When you get to groundswellmethod.com, what you'll see is a series of videos, right? There'll be a video. You put your name and email address in to watch the free course. It's a free course called Marketing for the Rest of Us. And it walks you through the distinctions and paradigms you would need to market this way. And on the end of those videos is an application button. You can actually click the Apply Today button, fill out the application. It comes to me, and off we go for the next program. You can see when the next program starts when you click that application button. But here's what I'm committed to and what I know. As a marketer, as a business person, I want to make things better. I don't want to ruin things, right? As a marketer, I definitely don't want to ruin things. And I find there's no badge of honor in ruining things. Like some marketers, they just think it's great that they ruin things. No, I want to make things better. And I think you do too. So if you'd like to learn more about that, go to groundswellmethod.com. Until next time, here's to you making things better.